there's a skill I do. I call it the eye dive. There's a story behind that. But like, I do a back handspring and I jump it
Hmm.
before my hands land on the ground.
And it's
Um,
extremely impressive, by the way.
Thank you. It's also really, really scary and
I bet.
it's terrifying. And like, it takes, I have to like, I'm like, oh, am I going to do the eye dive? All right, let me get a few days of like getting ready for it before I actually do it.
That's
And in
funny.
practice on the gym floor, it's abominable. It's the worst.
Mm.
But at competition, it feels like butter. Because I'm like energetic enough that I'll just get it done. Where the problem is like don't overdo it, just like what you said. But whenever I'm doing a full out routine prep by myself, it's just so painful and heavy and scary. It's
What is the story behind the name?
okay. I will say that Dylan Plummer is the first person that I know to have done it. So really, he probably should have named it. Because we were I like had the idea. I think it was summer 14 or something like that. And I was talking to him. I was like, I have this idea for a trick where you jump it before you land on your hands. And he's like, yeah, I think he was talking to someone else who had the idea as well. And we get into this like gymnastics gym, and he just does it. I'm like, what?
Just a
like
full
Dylan, oh
send and
my
landed
God,
it.
that's
That's
so.
it. You just
He
hit
just
it.
did it.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh. So it wasn't for several months later. I guess this must have been 2013. When Zeb did this skill where he did basically the same concept, except it was a suicide kip. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
now's the time. So it wasn't until then that I actually like summoned enough courage to actually do it. And then it's called the eye dive, but we can revisit that if we like.